Hello, my name is Grayson, and I'm doing a project on old technology, modern companies, and some old video games. I want to start with a fact about what technology is still useful and well used in modern companies. We're going to start with my first fact is that, which is sort of well known, and it's that the U.S. military still uses 8-inch floppy disk from the 1970s, and it's the only way they can launch some special types of missiles. And another interesting fact is that the Orly Airport, which is Paris's main airport, they still use Windows 3.1 for, flight cancellations, times, arrivals, and such. That's from 1992. And when the systems go down, a really experienced IT guy has to handle it, because a lot of the new guys, I suppose, they wouldn't really know what they're doing, since it's such an old piece of technology and such. My third fact is that, which is also sort of well known, but New York City subways are run using tech from the 1930s. Maybe that's why they're never on time. I mean, it makes sense to me. Sort of a thing that most people know is that New York City subways are never on time. And I guess it's because they still use stuff from the 1930s. I mean, who does that? I don't know. It makes sense. My fourth fact is that there was a thing where people went into the Secret Service area thing, and they discovered that they still used mainframes from the 1980s, and they were only online about 60% of the time. The agency said that they were supposed to replace it, but we have yet to know if they actually did. Now, stuff from the 80s, it's not particularly reliable in today's, society and, technological place, and I'm sure it does draw a lot of power. Those big tape drives and the big computers themselves, dot matrix printers and such. I mean, it's kind of an elaborate setup, and it sure does draw a lot of power, and it takes a lot to get working properly. That would definitely be troubling. Now we're going to switch track on to video games. My second driving question is why are video games on older systems commonly regarded as better than newer ones? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but the first one is, back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, some game types, like the first-person shooter genre, which is what Call of Duty is, these hadn't been done before. This stuff was all new. This is new stuff. It was just innovative. An example is Wolfenstein 3D. This is widely regarded as the first well-known first-person shooter, but to a modern gamer, this game looks like absolute garbage. Honestly though, it was new. Nobody knew it worked just yet. Then there was Doom. I think we all know about Doom. It's that violent FPS that's been around for decades. That's really just what it is, and it was very successful. This style was the way to go. It was really innovative. Like it was really 3D. It wasn't just a flat plane like the earlier Wolfenstein 3D. No, you could go upstairs and just walk around. It was really expansive and less, repetitive and such. Some 2D gun-based shooters made the jump to 3D, like Duke Nukem. The Duke Nukem series was and still is known for its mature content and intense violence. Its jump to 3D was so popular that it eventually showed up on the Game Boy Advance of all places. These games were innovative, and they made history. Now everything is kind of the same. We've got games like Call of Duty, and they just don't really seem to change ever. It's ridiculous to see the new free online FPSs like TF2 and Fortnite and look back on what shaped these well-known genres. Switching gears now, there's Super Mario. It started as a 2D game on the NES after Donkey Kong in the arcades. But every new game added something new, something to change it up. New items, new enemies, new playable characters, new bosses, Yoshi, then the jump to 3D. Super Mario 64 was the very first 3D platformer ever released and pretty much created the genre. New gameplay mechanics followed in later games, and created two separate series, the 3D series and the 2D series. They're pretty self-explanatory, but both of them continued to introduce new mechanics. The latest game, Super Mario Odyssey, sort of merged the two, being mainly 3D but having 2D sections as a homage to earlier games and as a new mechanic that made some sections even more enjoyable.
Oh yeah, you forgot to put my graphic design in here, but here it is. I made it. It's okay, I guess. It just shows, computers and things. It's not very important. I don't know. I didn't do a very good job. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, smash the like button, explode everything, make it all explode. Sorry. Yeah. Anyways, though, uh, I hope I could get a 4. Probably not, though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, that's actually it now. Okay, bye.
Okay, so I was advised to add some stuff in about my project, and the truth is I was running into a lot of issues, hardware and software alike. I did put some money into this project, like I bought some stuff from the internet, and I think it was the thing I was trying to get work, the thing I was trying to use, the webcam. I couldn't get to work, and that would have been a great video. I was super excited for that one, but unfortunately it doesn't look like that'll be coming out anytime soon, though I will be trying to see if I can get it to work. So I'll try to work on that in the future, but I did put a lot of work into this project. It may not look like it from what you can see, but I did put a lot of work into this. I just ran into so many issues, and I think some of them were self-inflicted. Like, I personally just choose a poor project and just did bad. I could have done way better, and I dragged behind the whole time. I'm still proud of what I was able to do, though, and I'm sort of proud of the one video I made. Yeah, I plan to do a little bit better on these, and I do plan to make some more stuff in the future. So it'll be good, and so I'm I'm excited for what's about to come. I just to end this out. I put a lot of work into this. It may not look like it, but I really did. I chose this project because I really enjoy these kind of things, but you know, I think I can do a lot better. Yeah, thanks. I think I'm gonna put this in the front of the video. I'm gonna put it in the back. I'll like put it in somewhere, but yeah, I'll yeah. I I worked hard. I tried really hard. I did my best. Okay, thanks.